Welcome back to Keen Plays. Today we're going to be unboxing another board game from Temu. And as always, I got a pretty good deal on this one. I ended up paying just over $10 and this was on Temu for around $25. And this is a fairly new game. Came out in 2024. And it has a 7.1 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. This is Captain Flip. Now, the one thing unfortunately is that, as you can see, it's all in Chinese, except for right here for some reason. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure why I decided to try this out. They weren't really hiding the fact or anything. But I did see in some of the pictures that they did have like an English rule book. So that's what we're going to hope for. We're going to hope that there is English and it doesn't completely ruin the game, that this is all in Chinese. Because I think it's, it's supposed to be a pretty good little, family game. So that's what we're hoping for. Let's see what we've got here. There we go. Okay, well, we've got a little baggie here. Nothing too crazy. Not too bad. And we've got the rule book. And I'm not seeing. No. No English to be found. Except for the credits and thanks area of it. It did have a PDF file on Temu. I'm assuming that is going to be the English rule set. So not all is lost. Hopefully you can still play the game. But let's just keep going through this here. We've got... Okay. We've got some really thin paper thin boards here. I don't know if they're supposed to be boards, but yeah, pretty thin little papers. A, B, C, D. So it looks like you have 5 of 4 different styles here, because you can play up to 5 players. Each person would get one of these, and I'm assuming that you all play on the same ship or Kraken, or I guess little island, or a little raft. Okay. There we go. Okay, so yes, we do have 5 of each, so that's good. The game boards are there. And what do we got here? This doesn't look good. Oh, hold on. Okay, we've got E as well. Yeah, okay. Some more game boards. And I'm guessing that these are kind of rules for each of those game boards, or like reference sheets maybe. And everything is in Chinese. Dang, man. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. It seems pretty obvious that, it would be in Chinese, but yeah. And here we've got all of the pirates, I guess. See, like, at least these, there's nothing on here that is like Chinese or, strictly one language. So that's where you can still play the game. The only thing is that I'm going to have to, print out some rules and some reference sheets, things like that. But otherwise, I think the actual playing pieces and the boards, you know, they just have symbols on here. Except for this side, I'm guessing that this would be some kind of reference here. But moving along, yeah, it looks like all the pieces should be playable. Yeah. Pretty nice, pretty good quality. Everything seems, you know, really good quality. Nothing wrong with that. The only downside is that, yeah, it's all all in a different language. So, kind of a bummer. But again, I don't really know what I was expecting. Like, it's not like they were hiding the fact that it was in Chinese, but I don't know. I just saw like one of the pictures showed that there was English rule set, and so that's kind of where I was thinking like, oh, maybe they just have like both languages in there. But this should have been the giveaway right here. That they have the name of the game in Chinese. That should have been the giveaway. Not that this is a total loss. Can totally redeem this. I just need to print off some rules, and then it should be a totally playable game. I don't see why not. That's ridiculous. It's my own fault, but yeah, was hoping that there would have been some English rules or something. Anyways, that's gonna be the video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And as always, feel free to like this video or subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.